So market recap. So we're gonna go over the trades that I took this morning with the VIP members. So we end up taking two trades, one with US 30, one with gold. Obviously we won US 30 and we end up losing gold -1%. US 30 is up 2%, so we're basically up 1% for the day. We're still holding US 30, obviously with stop loss at break even. We're just letting this trade do its thing. But let's start off first with US 30. So check this out. Yesterday analysis, right? So yesterday I did explain for the VIP group and also with the free telegram, I did explain that price is currently trading above this area support, right? So obviously to keep your eyes around this area to see if price can remain itself above to possibly give buy opportunity and target our first target, which is going to be the 38,350, right? I also told you guys that if price does fail to remain itself above this area of support and starts breaking under, obviously just simply react and adapt and start looking for sell opportunity if price can just remain itself under, right? But check this out. This morning, the time that I woke up, which is at 5 a.m., right? This morning, I started seeing that price started breaking under my area of interest of support. I told them that if price does remain itself under, simply just wait for the proper pullback so give sell an opportunity, right? Now, price ended up breaking under my area of interest right now. The only reason why I did not end up taking this sell opportunity over here, like I could have taken a sell right here, could have taken another sell right here, but the only reason why I did not end up taking the sell position was because of this reason. Now, I usually don't trade with trendline, but this is what I have seen in obviously previous past trading times. I did mark a trendline from this point all the way up to this point over here, right? The reason why is because notice that we do have a higher low point right here. So let me just move this here. We have a point here that price taps, pushes into the upside, right? Once again, price tap into this trend line. What happened here? Price started pushing back into the upside. Another tap over here, price started pushing into the upside, and then we have another tap here that obviously price started pushing up into the upside. Now, the idea of me to start taking a trade or start taking a sell position at this point over here, what I was waiting for this morning was to see if price can actually break under the trend line. So once price actually broke under the trend line, this is where I'll be interested in taking the sell position. But obviously we did see that price just remain itself above the trend line, which gives the sell opportunity not valid, right? So idea, like I said, right, just simply wait for this here to happen so I can enter the sell position. But obviously price just remain itself above, right? Now, once I did see that price just remain itself above this area or the trend line, right, I just started waiting for some minors, higher highs and higher lows. Now, in the way that I entered this position was very simple, right? So I entered this off the lower time frame. So check this out. We did have the area or the trend line, price created this low. From here, we created this high and then a higher low and then a higher high, right? What happens next? I've simply just set a buy limit, right? So I end up setting a buy limit at 38,330. In TradingView, 38,330 is like somewhere around here, but in the platform that I do trade, it's literally right over here. So once price created this higher high, I simply enter a higher low, buy limit at a higher low, which is going to be at the 38,330, which is this area of resistance. We can say minor resistance or minor higher low, right? Minor higher high, my bad guys. So we enter a position here. Once price started breaking above, I enter buy limit at this higher high. Price activated my trade, and then from there on, during the pre-New York session, price started pushing itself back into the upside. The trade got active a couple minutes after, and then it hit our first target literally an hour later for 300 points, or my bad, 30 points, or also 300 pips, which is going to be at this point right over here. The New York session opens up, and then we did open very bullish, right? So that's very good. Price opened very bullish. We end up hitting our second take profit, third take profit, fourth, basically every single take profit. End up hitting our major take profit for the day, which is going to be this line over here for 200 points, also 2%, right? So it's a very simple trade, nothing complicated at all. Simply just enter off the higher low of the 5-minute time frame, which was this right over here, just simply breaking retest. I could have taken the sell right over here, but then I told you guys why I did not take it, because price was just simply tapping this trend line. So it's not a very complicated trade. It was actually very easy. Obviously, I would take this setup over and over again if I end up seeing it. Now, I was actually going to enter a second position after we did see that price gave us a pullback into this target, onto this highs over here. Since in the New York session, we did end up breaking above, and from here, price did end up rejecting, right? I also told you guys to keep an eye around this area for possible sells, right? Which price did kind of sell off. Wouldn't say really completely sell off, but you guys could have taken some sells and just target, I believe it was like 50 points. That price dropped, yeah, it dropped over 100 points. You guys could have actually taken some sells here as well, but I was not really interested in taking the sell since obviously we just took this buy position. Now, once I did see the price did reject this zone over here, notice how it was consolidating. I was interested in taking the sell second buy position But this happened, you know, after hours of my trading time, so I wasn't really interested in anymore taking this buy limit. But price ended up perfectly pushing to the upside, and we're just back at this area. So currently just letting this trade run and simply just waiting to see if price can actually break above this area to look for a second opportunity. So if we do get a break above this area tonight or during the London session or during the New York session, price starts breaking above, obviously I'm just gonna wait for the proper break and retest to then enter a second opportunity. So now let's go into gold. All right, so looking into gold, so this morning, same thing, we called a sell limit at 9:45 a.m. An hour later, end up hitting our stop loss for -1%, right? So this was pretty much the analysis that I sent out last night. I told them that I'm looking at two price points that I'm looking to short gold, either a deeper pullback into the 2034 area, or if price just simply starts breaking under, then I'm just going to be waiting for the proper break and retest under the 2033 support, right? Or the break and retest under the 2015 support, and then obviously target back down into these lows over here, which is going to be roughly the 2008 zone, right? Now, I will again take the sell if price starts breaking under this area. So if we do see that during the Asian session or during the late London session, we start seeing that price was breaking under this area, I will definitely continue taking that sell all over again. But check this out. This trade was during the New York session. Price came into the zone. We tapped into my area of interest. We did reject it at 2033. Price did drop 30 pips, right? So again, price dropped 30 pips. So I enter my sell limit right above here, which is going to be 2034. We did have a very strong bullish candle to activate our trade. We were in profit like 10 pips, I do believe it was, which is this candle over here. Yes, we're up like 8 pips, right? Which is this candle over here. Did not, obviously I don't secure profit at 8 pips. I just wait for profit to hit take profit 2, which is 40 pips, which is going to be my 1-on-1 risk to reward. But price was kind of dropping into this area, but what I should have waited, right? I should have waited for price to actually remain itself under the 2033, so then I can enter a sell limit, right? That's one of the mistakes that I made. But price ended up breaking above. We did activate my trade. Price came down, and then from there on, obviously it broke above. End up hitting my stop loss right over here, and then price just started consolidating above the zones over here. We did get a pullback into 2033. Like I did mention that if price end up breaking above the 2033, you guys are able to look for some buy position. But obviously from this tab over here, I did not get any buy opportunities. So we just simply stayed off the market. We end up taking this loss position, which is totally fine. But what I'm going to be waiting to see if price can actually start breaking under. So if it actually starts breaking under the 2033, then I'm definitely going to be looking for some sell limits under the 2033. But anyways, end up taking this loss position, which is totally fine. We're just going to be waiting for the next day. So stay tuned, because in a couple hours I will be giving you guys a new market overview for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys on this one. Peace out.